show is firing for those who have shipped up to Boston and are ready for a treat with the matchup we have in store. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Gets it out quick. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense off guard there with the bootleg. I don't think the ball handling was great by the quarterback. One reason why it didn't really fool anybody defensively. Give the defense credit. Good job with their eyes. They don't give up too many yards at all.
Right on the money. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Falomico Rossi. That's caught. It's Lockwood. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looking to pick up the first. Boston College comes to the line on 4th down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff.
Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. One-hand grab. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, that's a big mistake in this.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Got some room in under the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia State. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball to start.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Toss sweep to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Now sliding to his left. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 10 over ULM. We are the eyes and ears of the college football.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Rossi. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Now the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Dropping back, it's Rossi. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Get it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He stopped. Not much on return, but a whole lot drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down in the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. This was step one to getting them back in the ball game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sends it back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Robinson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. It's complete to the right.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times in those slot positions.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Balls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Boston College right back to the line. Back to throw. It's Valadico-Rossi. Fiery to the right, complete. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
To the air on first down. He's got it over, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Ball will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. A clutch throw and the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback with these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. New Mexico is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
That's caught. It's Robinson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Panthers are flying down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and is shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away. It's a big time play.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Good right down the boulevard.
What's up, bitch? Bitch is only meant for my close friends. So if you're a stranger in the chat, I'm sorry.
And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He'll go to the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. And the Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to throw. It's Nicolosi. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Touchdown! Justin Cohen! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go, blah, blah, blah. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The short hands, it's Coleman. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Punt is in the air. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Nicolosi. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final. final period. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in.
On the option. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Makes the grab. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
And the D deny them on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Zings it complete to the right.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy...
Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
And here's the mindset. Offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pick up a 5 on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 28. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Gets it out fast. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Great job by the back on the option. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game, but this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin going deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the catch. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. To give as they work on that clock. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes.